This is gorgeous. I'm gonna take my film camera out right quick. Love that sound. Sound of that mirror slapping. Grab this one as well. Hey Trevor, you can start walking on that trail. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Trail heading out to the ocean.
So when I would come to the beach when I was younger, I would always go and look for shark's teeth.
Yeah.
You know, that was like my thing.
Yeah.
So now as an adult, it's one of the things that I love to do just because it sort of takes me back to the time when I didn't stress about things. You know, life was much simpler.
When I was younger, and this is where the spark really started for me in the outdoors, my family, we used to do a lot of road trips. I remember my parents were driving, they pulled off. I'm in a car seat, so I'm super young, but we pulled off. I just remember looking out the window and seeing these like rolling blue and green mountains. We were driving on the Blue Ridge Parkway. That's my earliest memory. So that awe and that sensation I felt from looking out of the window, something that I continue to chase after, you know, years later, even now, you know, just being out here, just reminding myself of that feeling. I love how these pelicans are just flying really low to the water right now.
See, that would be great to be a pelican.
Oh my God, yeah. Look at those bad boys. If the person I am right now, if I'm able to reach back to that younger me, like, would I have been a good mentor for that younger me? You know, I know the younger me wanted to do more outdoor things. I wanted to explore more and do all these, you know, different things outdoors, but I never necessarily knew or had anyone to truly show me. There was no one else that looked like me in these spaces. You talk about reconnecting with your childhood, and I think that's powerful. And I started to think about reconnecting with my childhood as becoming the person I needed when I was younger. Those moments of awe for me, or getting out into places like this, those are what help keep me grounded, you know? That historical context of why my parents didn't want me to go on hikes, why my grandparents didn't want their children, my parents, you know, to go into quote unquote the outdoors, into the woods, into the mountains, why they kept them away from water. You know, there's a lot of historical fears there, and they're gonna always be there. But I decided that I can't let my life be determined by those things. I can't let me seeing 10, 20, 30 Confederate flags on my way into the Smokies, I can't let it deter me. The moment I believe we start letting fear determine what we do, for me, that's not living a life worth living. I need this too much as a human, as you know, who I am, Ron Griswell. I need this, and honestly, I truly believe other people do too. This is a part of my healing process coming out here.
With every single person that you bring into the outdoors, you're rewriting the story.
In a way, it is like rewriting, you know, that story. It's rebuilding those connections and in a way, like ushering in something new, you know? truly want people who look like me and other people of color, when they say it, to believe it, that this land is your land, you know? Yeah. Are those just a ton of dolphins out there just feeding, or are those birds? You see all the white splashes,
Yeah.
the white thrashing?
It's not whitecaps, so.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Oh, it is
yeah,
dolphins.
there are dolphins.
Dolphins.
Wow. Oh, man. Yeah,
We've
that's
seen
dope.
them every day.
That's dope.